taking Bubba for a walk. I do still walk my dog, even though it's freezing. But what was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah. So I figured out why I gained weight on RawTill 4, and like I said in my video, RawTill 4 doesn't work. I said that it was the fact that everybody was like given, hold on, gotta make sure no one's following me. I feel like everybody's given the same minimum of like calories that they have to hit, and it's like, I don't know. I think that's dumb. Anyways, I get why they do that for like newbies and stuff, but just for like a background. So when I first found like 80-10-10 and this whole like movement and, you know, Freely and Harley and everybody, I literally watched every single one of Harley and Freely's videos. Like, I think Harley probably had like 800 at the time, so he probably made like a solid $7 off of me watching every video. You're welcome. When you're like brand new to this lifestyle, you have no effing idea what you're doing. And I'm still like a noob. But it's like, okay, so I watch every single one of Harley and Freely's videos, and like you watch all these other high carb vegans on YouTube. You're brand new and you really don't even know any other vegan in the world other than these people that you see on YouTube. And like me, it's kind of like monkey see, monkey do. Like every video, everyone's eating bananas, like, you know, 30 bananas a day. And I remember there was a time when I actually ate 30 bananas in a day. And I was like, that's all I ate. And I was like so proud of myself. I don't like bananas, first of all. So I was like never satisfied on the diet. But it's like you see all these people eating like 10, 15 banana smoothies, and it's like they're fit and they're healthy. So it's like, I'm just gonna do what they're doing. And it never like even occurred to me that like I didn't have to have bananas as like a staple. And I made another video on this about how I hate bananas and how they're not my staple food and how I survive on high carb vegan diet without them. I'll link that below and you can go watch it if you want. But it's like, I seriously saw all Harley's videos and he's like, carbs won't make you fat, man. Like, look at me and Freely, we eat more carbs than anyone on this fucking planet, mate. And look how slim and trim and whatever and shit we are. And like, that's all that he says in his videos. Like, look at how lean we are. Look how many carbs. We're smashing in the fucking carbs. Smashing it in. And all his videos, he's saying, you know, you cannot get fat on carbohydrates. You cannot gain weight on carbohydrates. Carbohydrates will not make you fat. Carbs don't make you fat. The fat you eat is the fat you fucking wear. And like, in my head, I'm just like, okay, you can't get fat on carbs. And I think like part of me, you know, the stubborn part of me was just like, all right, well, we'll see if I can't get fat on carbs. And obviously I did get fat on carbohydrates. But the reason that I gained so much weight, which now that I look at it, it's kind of miraculous that I only gained 30 pounds in a year, because I was eating a shit ton of food, like a ton of food. And like, I probably, if I was on the standard American diet eating that many calories, I probably would have gained like 100 pounds. No joke. So the fact that I only gained like 30 was actually pretty good. I just wasn't happy. Like, I was not satisfied on RawTill 4 because I was eating foods that I don't like. And I was eating quantities that were making me like sick. And I was always tired and I felt like shit. And like, I was literally depressed because I was eating so much food that my body like couldn't even metabolize. That, like, you know, when you fast, or like, I'm sure people here have fasted before, or like gone on a cleanse or something, and you eat less, you have more energy because your body isn't like constantly digesting food. But like, when I first was on RawTill 4 and 80-10-10 and whatever, I like slept all the time. So Now I know better. I actually eat foods that I truly enjoy and that I love to eat. Like, instead of being so strict on like the fat content and like the salt content, I just eat what I like. So instead of having 10 bananas for breakfast, I'll have like a huge green juice with like cucumber and apples and lemon and kale and other stuff, spinach. And then for lunch, instead of having 20 more bananas that I wasn't gonna enjoy, or 10 more bananas, I have like a bunch of orange juice blended with mangoes, or like an acai bowl or something like that, that like is just things that I like a lot more. So it's not like so repetitive, and it's way more fun for me to eat like this now because I can get way more creative and I'm not so strict about it. And like, I don't count my calories and I just eat as much as I want, and I like know how much orange juice and how many mangoes to put in a smoothie and like whatever. But then for like dinner, I'll have, instead of having cooked food lately, like I'll have a huge salad with zucchini and tomatoes and cucumber and sprouts and sauerkraut and avocado and carrots, and I'll make like a dressing out of like tahini, raw tahini. I finally got raw tahini, and I'll put like a little bit of salt in it because I think that was the reason that I like couldn't stay raw when I first tried 80-10-10, because like at night I would try and eat these salads with like these fruity dressings that I just didn't like, and on my salads, like I found that like I just like a fattier dressing, and like it hasn't hurt me at all. I feel so good eating like this, and like obviously I'll still eat cooked food, it's just I haven't in the past couple weeks because I've just been really loving like this new rhythm that I'm in. And I ate plenty of cooked food when I was strictly on the starch solution in the last 4 months, but this has not even slightly like hurt my weight loss. I've actually lost like 6 pounds in the last like 17 or 18 days or something. So I'm actually losing weight faster. But anyway, this video is getting really long, but just to wrap it up, the reason that I gained weight on RawTill 4 was because I wasn't listening to myself and I wasn't doing things that like I enjoyed. Like I wasn't eating food that I liked. I wasn't, you know, I was trying to follow like these strict guidelines and live by like someone else's rules and like what worked for them, and like if it worked for them it'll work for me. But like I don't like bananas, and like I don't want to sit around and drink Gatorade all day, and I don't want to, you know, exercise 3 hours a day, and like I just don't want to do that stuff. And I like a little bit more fats, and I really love like huge salads and vegetables, and I prefer that over like a cooked dinner. So that's just what's been working for me, and I absolutely love eating this way. And if you're struggling with your weight, just like look at what you're eating and make sure that you're like really enjoying everything that you're eating, because if you're not enjoying, you know, what you eat every single day, like you're not going to be successful no matter how long you stick to it, no matter how consistent you are. Like it's just going to be unsatisfying in the end, and that's not what we want. Like we want to find a way that we can eat where every single day, every single meal, it's something that we love and something that totally satisfies us and gives our body the proper nutrition and gives us the right mindset and the right mood and just the right everything to be successful and to help other people be successful. So that is all I have to say. I gotta go because I'm like freezing, and Bubba is like, he ran off into these tumbleweeds somewhere, so I have to go find him. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be making probably a video every day this week because I have a ton of videos to make. But if you have any suggestions for videos, leave them in the comments below. I love you guys. Bye.